Yo, what's up, Gen Z? Riley Sage here, your weekly dose of brutal honesty and unfiltered motivation. Let's get real for a sec. Ever feel like you're scrolling through life on autopilot? That existential dread creeping in when you realize you have zero clue where you're headed. Yeah, me too. And trust me, that feeling is amplified tenfold when everyone else on Instagram seems to have their shit figured out. But guess what? Fake it till you make it doesn't work for your soul. Today, we're dropping the pressure and figuring out how to find clarity even when your brain feels like a tangled mess of TikTok trends and existential anxieties. Here's the lowdown on how to stop feeling lost in the sauce. First up, ditch the comparison game. I know, easier said than done. But seriously, scrolling through curated lives is a recipe for major FOMO and self-doubt. It's like comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Focus on your own damn journey, because life ain't a competition. Remember that time Drake literally deleted all his social media? He got it right. Take a break from the noise and reconnect with yourself. Next up, stop overthinking everything. I get it, you're Gen Z, anxiety is basically a national sport. But constantly analyzing every decision is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Sometimes, you just gotta trust your gut. Remember that feeling when you know something's right? Yeah, that's your inner compass guiding you. Tune in and learn to recognize those vibes. Now, get specific with your goals. You can't exactly figure out life by wishing on a star. So, ditch the vague aspirations like being happy or changing the world. Break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Want to start that side hustle? Outline the first 3 things you need to do. Want to travel more? Start researching destinations and saving up. Small wins build momentum, trust me. Don't be afraid to ask for help. This ain't a popularity contest, it's about leveling up. Sometimes, you just need a different perspective or a supportive ear. Talk to your friends, family, mentors, or even a therapist. Sharing your struggles can lighten the load and lead to unexpected breakthroughs. Finally, celebrate your wins, big and small. We're so conditioned to focus on what we haven't achieved that we forget to acknowledge our progress. Did you finish a tough project? Did you finally try that new recipe? Give yourself credit. Celebrate your victories, no matter how seemingly insignificant. Remember, every step forward is a win in itself. Let's talk about someone who embodies this whole finding clarity thing, the queen herself, Beyoncé. I mean, have you seen her rise to stardom? She wasn't just born into fame. She clawed her way up from Destiny's Child, navigating industry drama, creative control, and the constant pressure of being Queen Bey. Remember that whole Lemonade album saga? It was like a cinematic masterpiece about heartbreak, betrayal, and ultimately, reclaiming her power. She wasn't afraid to bare her soul publicly, even if it meant facing criticism. That took guts, right? Beyoncé didn't just sing about finding clarity, she lived it. She redefined what it means to be a powerful woman, an artist, and a boss. So how can we apply this to our own lives? First, remember that your journey is unique. There's no need to compare yourself to anyone else, even Beyoncé. Second, don't shy away from vulnerability. It takes courage to acknowledge your struggles and seek clarity, but it's the first step to growth. Finally, remember, you have the power to create your own narrative. Just like Beyoncé, you can take control of your life, define your success, and make your dreams a reality. The biggest takeaway here is this: finding clarity isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, trusting your gut, and taking consistent action. Stop scrolling through everyone else's highlight reel and start crafting your own masterpiece. You got this, Gen Z. Now go out there and make me proud. And hey, let me know what you think of this episode. Hit me up on Insta or TikTok with your thoughts. Tag it #MindsetReset, and don't forget to rate and share the podcast if you found it helpful. See ya next week for another dose of motivation.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.